I've never done it because they just threw it on us last time. So basically what I'm doing tonight is just opened up for questions for you for the next 45 minutes. If you have something that you want to ask, you're welcome to do that. I can take you through and answer any of those questions. And once you're good to go, you're good to go.
Do you want me to talk or do you want me to type?
Talking's probably easier because it's just the two of us.
Okay, let me get my questions really quick.
You got it.
Okay, for the, I emailed you last week about the recordings because I know Blackboard Collaborate got shut down. So for the recordings, is there a way to get those from the previous weeks?
You know something? That is a really good question. Let me check with.
Sorry.
No. It makes me crazy. No one told me anything. I logged in. Literally, luckily, I logged in an hour before class last week and saw that the link was gone. I'm like, what the heck? And it's not available anymore anywhere in my system. So let me see if I can find it. I don't know that it is. I don't know that it's there, but I will look and see if I can find it. Because that's really the only option. So yeah.
For some reason, you're breaking up, so I can't hear you.
Okay. Sorry. Is this better? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Can you hear me now? I'm here. Can you hear me? How about now? Is it still breaking up? I was able to hear you, so if you have questions, you're welcome to ask, and then I can just type back if need be.
Okay, I still can't hear you. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you could put the recordings up somehow, or can I receive the recording?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me or not? I heard you talk.
Oh, you're still breaking up really bad.
This is really strange. I don't know why. I changed my connection and everything.
can see you typing. I just can't hear you.
Okay, do you hear me now at all?
Oh, yeah, now I can.
Okay, what other questions do you have?
I didn't hear the answer to that one.
Oh, I just said I'll look at, did you see anything else that I just typed above?
Oh, I can check recordings and see what I can figure out. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just look and see what I can figure out. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to check and see if they archive them and they can get them out to us. I'll see.
Okay, perfect. And then I just wanted to make sure that all is due is the final paper, which is the literature and the methods section, and then the final presentation, and then a final.
Correct. That should be the last of it. As long as you've turned everything else in, you can check your scores to make sure everything's there.
Okay. And for the final presentation, did you do a recording on how to
No. I'm going to do
not
that.
yet.
I'm going to do that with you right now. Let's see here.
Okay.
Let me see. All right, so I'm going to share my screen with you. So you should see my screen. Can you see my screen?
I think it's popping up. I don't see it yet.
Okay, it should be a screencast-o-matic is what should be coming up.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so seriously, this is it. This is all you have to do. You go in and you click on Start Recording, and you just take this thing. When you start to record, you click on this way. It's going to ask you to launch the recorder, which you have here. It's going to launch the recorder, and you'll see mine's on a Mac. I actually have the recorder elsewhere, so it may not work for me. So if you download it, which I'm downloading now, and you turn it on, and it's all you're going to do is just basically record a PowerPoint that you'll have. And when you record it, you're finished up with it, and you can kind of do it in a variety of ways. You can either dump it into, okay, so it says here that it is ready. It's ready. So let's try this really fast. Open. Oh my gosh, this thing's killing me. Sorry, for some reason it's telling me that I need to have the latest version. I'm on a Mac, so it makes it a little bit different. Can you see it saying that it's starting up?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to take you back. I took you off screen share for a second, and I'm going to take you to Screencast-O-Matic. It should look like this. So you should see this now. Do you see the Screencast-O-Matic?
I do.
Okay, so when you get ready, so it looks something like this. When you get ready to use it, you just click on Record. It's going to have a box. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but the box, you can probably see that now. Do you see the little lines that are there on the side, like the dashed lines?
Yeah.
Okay, so those dashed lines are there, and you're simply just going to push the button down at the bottom. I'm not sure how far you can see, but I'll make it so it's smaller. You see down at the bottom, there's a little record button there, and when you record it, so this thing is going to push those numbers out, and it's now recording what I'm saying. It's recording whatever I need to be able to do. I hit done, and now here's what I actually recorded. And there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can push it straight out to YouTube, which is right here. it works sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work. So you can try the YouTube if you want to, like, directly import to YouTube. The easier way that I found to do it is I just click on video file like this, save it as a QuickTime file, normal. I'm gonna give it a title, whatever it is. When I save the video, it'll ask me where I want to save it. So I put it on my desktop. It will do the file really quickly like this. And so now it's there for me. I'm going to take you back for one more second and show you. Now we're going to go out to here to Google Chrome. So you should be seeing Google Chrome again. Are you seeing that? Yes? You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now that I'm in YouTube, you're going to have a YouTube account. You can see my 11-year-old son loves to be on YouTube, watches some crazy stuff. And once you have that, you're going to literally be in here to be able to select it. You're going to select the file that you want to put in there. You drag it, you drop it, it uploads it to YouTube. And you're going to want to make it. There's a couple ways to be able to do it. But if you go into Video Manager, which is right down here at the bottom, and I go to my Video Manager, here's all my videos. Here's the one that I just put up there. I'm going to edit this video, and I'm going to make it, I'm going to edit it, and I'm going to make this, right here it's public, meaning anybody and everybody can see it, but I make it unlisted. Unlisted means that nobody can see it unless they have the link, so that way you're not getting a bunch of random people seeing your stuff. Click Save Changes. Once it's there, you go back to your videos, and there's a couple of ways you can do it. Once you go in, here's the video that we actually have. I'm going to pause it, copy the link, and submit the link through this file, and that's it. So the screen recorder is simply going through and doing it really quickly. You'll have a PowerPoint or whatever you're going to have up. You'll record yourself talking and upload it to YouTube, and the video. Recording what I'm saying. It's recording whatever. And now my picture's at the bottom down there, which yours doesn't have to. It won't be there because you won't do that. But that's as hard as recording the screen. That's how hard it is. Screencast-O-Matic, it's free, and it works really well. Now I have the Pro version, but I pay $15 a year for that. But if you just get the recorder, it is free and it works really well. Does that help?
Yes, it does.
And so people will ask me, how long does it have to be? It has to be 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, not even 10 minutes, just something pretty quick.
And it's just explaining what we found for the research for our paper and the method section. Yes,
you do a real quick summary of the literature review and a real quick summary of the method section, and that's it.
Awesome. And how many pages, I know you said this before in another recording, how many pages does the lit review and method section, should it be?
There's not really a page number, but typically what I find is that people, when they do it, typically they are probably between 10, 12, 15 pages at most. If you've got a 20-page paper, it's too long. But other than that, that's kind of the way it is.
Okay, and I know from last week from the Zoom recording, you said everything's due by the 11th. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, so it should be. Let me take a look. Well, by the third, I can give you to the 13th. Between the 11th and the 13th is fine.
You said the 13th.
13th is great. Yeah, the 13th is fine. Between the 11th and the 13th is best.
You're breaking again. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Let me see here. Can you hear me now? I typed a little bit.
It's still breaking up, but I just saw that you said between the 11th and the 13th. And when is the final? Is what day exactly?
It opens today, I believe, and it closes by next the 11th.
Okay, perfect. I think that's all the questions I have.
Okay. Great.
That's okay. I think it's my internet, so we're good.
All right. Thanks. Have a great night.
Thanks, you too.